Hi gang, Syd Logsdon here, author of Cyan. Once upon a time, I was a farm kid in Oklahoma, spending my summer days on a tractor, on winter days in school, and every night and morning, every day of the year, milking cows. And every one of those days I spent most of my time exploring the cosmos, in my mind. Thank God for books. One of my favorites, a young engineer, was in on the ground floor of building the first starship, and testing her out on a run to Pluto. Then he went along for the first interstellar voyage to Alpha Centauri. Great stuff, quite realistic. No ray guns or slobbering monsters chewing the neutronium door hinges. Then the author spoiled it all by bringing in some displaced Native Americans who'd been sent between worlds about the time of the Tower of Babel. Yuck! Nothing leaves a bad taste like a dumb ending to a good book. The realism is what I liked, stories about how things might really happen in the future. I didn't plan to be a writer. That came later when I was about 30. Until then I read everything I could find, mostly science fiction, and wrote first chapters of a dozen novels I never planned to complete. Just doodling. When I did start writing seriously, I stuck with realism. Near-future stories that might actually happen. Jandrax was about a very contentious bunch of colonists stranded on a strange planet. A Fond Farewell to Dying was about a man setting out in a very rational and scientific way to avoid death. Not your everyday events, but things that really might happen. In all the hundreds of books I read, there was one story no one ever told. No one ever took a planet, from discovery through exploration and on through colonization, realistically, without fighting off alien invaders intent on conquering humanity or some other science fiction cliché. Clearly, if I wanted to read that book, I was going to have to write it myself. And I did. It's called Cyan. That's the name of the planet, and it's available from Edge right now.